What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to Maniaci Games. Welcome to another episode of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Welcome to Raw, man. We about 3 weeks out from the next Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Vengeance, and tonight, here on this episode of Universe Mode, we're really gonna see what the landscape of Vengeance is gonna look like. This is what we got planned for tonight's show. We gonna kick it off in a triple threat match, women's action. Who will face the women's world champion Sasha Banks in 3 weeks at Vengeance? Will it be Bayley? Will it be Becky Lynch? Or will it be the new and improved Mandy Rose? Moving forward, we got a tag team contendership match right here. It could be a big night for Imperium as Fabian Eichner and Marcel Barthel face off against the world tag team champions, the Usos. And in our main event tonight, this is why this episode is must see. We got Finn Balor, who I would say was pretty screwed out of his match last week against World Heavyweight Champion Riddle, going one-on-one in a very, very rare Raw appearance from Brock Lesnar. If you've seen Universe Mode last episode, Brock Lesnar absolutely obliterated Riddle after his win over Finn Balor. Who's facing Riddle in 3 weeks at Vengeance? Will it be Finn Balor? Will it be Brock Lesnar? We ain't doing no more talking. Let's start the show. And I know our women's world champion Sasha Banks is going to be watching this one very closely, because one of these three ladies will be facing her in 3 weeks time at Vengeance in her first ever championship defense of that title. And how ironic would it be if Miss Bayley is the one to do it? Bayley and Sasha Banks got a lot of history together. They won championship gold together, traveled up and down the road together. But in 3 weeks time, they could go one-on-one, man. Now listen, this is a big night. We could honestly find out who's facing the women's world champion. We'll find out what the world tag team championship match will be at Vengeance. We'll also find out what the world heavyweight championship match is going to look like in 3 weeks time at Vengeance. A lot riding on tonight's episode. Appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. If you are new to my Universe Mode, I do not play any of these matches. This is all CPU operated, and storylines will be created via the outcomes of each of these matches. So I do not know who's going to win this match. Whoever wins it's going to face Sasha. Whoever wins that, hey, they're the champ. You know, I may have my favorites, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna tweak anything. I want to see how CPU created Universe Mode really plays out, man. I'm excited for SummerSlam tonight, man. Very excited for SummerSlam, man. This is gonna be a big show tonight, and I think, under Triple H's creative control, I think it's definitely got potential to be a very good show, man. But I actually made a prediction video. Hit the link in my description to my other channel. I got 3 channels on YouTube. To my MKE Maniaci channel, where I do wrestling reactions, wrestling predictions. Just posted a SummerSlam prediction video. But nonetheless, here we are back in Universe Mode. And Becky Lynch, Miss Big Time herself, could be argued, when it comes down to the 4 horsewomen of the WWE, Becky Lynch, the biggest success story, up there with Charlotte Flair. Ironic though, Sasha's the champ right now. Bayley, I would say, was honestly the most underappreciated when it came down to 4 horsewomen talk. These women have not had the best of luck. We haven't seen Mandy Rose since that devastating Money in the Bank qualifying loss. But she looks new and improved. Different color hair, a different type of swagger. Mandy Rose kind of reinventing herself for the WWE Universe. First pinfall, first submission will end this match. No disqualifications. We're going to have a #1 contender by the end of this match. Mandy Rose pretty much going in as the underdog. Bayley and Becky Lynch, they've been to the top of the mountain. They know what it's like to be the face of the women's division. Mandy Rose, not so much. She's had flounders at WrestleManias. She's made the blooper reel more than a couple of times, but she's looking to really turn it around. Could Mandy Rose pull off the upset of the century here tonight, defeating 2 former women's champions and carving her path to Vengeance in 3 weeks to face the boss, Sasha Banks. Crowd here tonight all behind Becky Lynch. And here we go, triple threat action. And this match is underway now. Of course, good old friends Bayley and Becky going at it. Look at Mandy. Mandy Rose pretty much just taunting now. Just taunting now. Gonna take her time, work smarter, not harder. Getting into the mix now. Going up against big time Becky Lynch into a DDT. Becky Lynch pretty much got this match in a chokehold so far, no pun intended. Becky Lynch has got a lot of, you know, type of superstar that believes she should be at the top of the mountain all the time. And look at this right here, taking it to both opponents. Becky not wasting any time. Best believe somewhere in the back, women's world champion, the first ever women's world champion, Sasha Banks, watching this match very closely. You know, these three women to have been chosen by general manager of Raw, Cody Rhodes, for this match. You know, this probably creates a lot of envy in the locker room. You know, you look at Bianca Belair, who had that opportunity to win that championship, but came up short. She's pretty much sent to the back of the line now. Of course, suffering a loss to Miss Money in the Bank Dakota Kai, last episode of Raw Universe Mode. You know, derailing her momentum even more. And that's another factor to put into it. You know, Miss Money in the Bank resides here on Raw. Dakota Kai got that contract. So any of these three women win, let's say they win at Vengeance, Dakota Kai could crash and ruin their party, honestly. Strong forearm to the face of Bayley from Mandy Rose, new and improved. Sold out crowd tonight here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in my hometown, for Monday Night Raw. Hell of a main event, Lesnar versus Balor. Who's facing Riddle for the World Heavyweight Championship at Vengeance? And Bayley crossbody. I think she took down both of her opponents with that one. I think Bayley ate that worse than Mandy did, but Mandy now firing off shots on Bayley. You know, Bayley had to go through a little bit of a reinvention. I say as did Becky as well. So, you know, Mandy probably seeing how well it worked out for both of them. You know, Bayley used to be a hugger. You know, Becky Lynch was the Irish slice kicker. Transformed into the man, and Bayley, you know, as nonchalant as she has become, not really caring about the WWE Universe anymore, created big success. And oh, Becky Lynch. Wait a minute, shoulders down, leg is hooked. That could be it. Is that it? And Becky almost got a first class ticket to Vengeance. And Becky now, wait a minute. Got that arm bar, that arm bar's in. Is Mandy Rose gonna tap? Mandy Rose needs to hold on. Bayley, where are you at? Unless Mandy Rose got out of it on her own will. But has the damage been done? And now Becky getting the wrath of an arm damaging move from Bayley. Oh, nice shoulder tackle. Becky Lynch can get real grimy and slimy in the ring. Kick to the Mandy Rose's gut. Now Becky Lynch now getting real innovative with the moves here. Bayley pretty much just standing around idle. Oh, and a slap from Mandy Rose, and again, the disrespect and the slap. And wait a minute now, Bayley, oh, takes Mandy down with the clothesline. And wait a minute now, Becky, an arm bar on Bayley. Is Bayley gonna tap? Mandy Rose is coming too. Keeps the match alive. Not gonna doubt Bayley's, you know, abilities, but I don't think she would have survived that arm bar. Nice drop kick taking down Mandy. You know, on paper, you know, you see this match and you're like, well, it's either Becky or Bayley, but hey, weirder and stranger things have happened in the WWE. Shoulders down, leg is hooked. Mandy, turn around. Oh, and just barely keep this match alive. And now Bayley, I think Bayley may need some time to recuperate. Now we got a one-on-one match. Big opportunity for one of these ladies to really score to win and get their championship opportunity. Mandy Rose Mandy Rose taking Becky to the outside. Is this smart strategy, though? Is this smart strategy? You could have took advantage of her being in the ring. Hit your best move on her and pinned her. Now Becky. Becky, wait a minute. Oh, and Mandy Rose gets out of it. Russian leg sweep incoming and connects. Becky's out of the equation. Bayley taking down Mandy. Would love to face her best friend, on and off best friend, I should say, Sasha Banks at Vengeance. Their relationship is complicated. Can't really keep up with it. Oh, leg chop from Mandy Rose. Looking to be the underdog hero in this match. Oh, I don't know what Mandy was looking for. Whatever it was, stopped right in her tracks and wait a minute, that bicycle kick. Wait a minute, Becky. Becky, what is Becky doing? No. I don't know why Becky didn't break that up. The match could have been over. And look at Mandy. Look at Mandy. And Becky going for the cover. And Mandy breaks it up. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy, but another armbar. Maybe this was all a part of the plan from Becky. I think this was all a part of the plan. And she taps. Becky's going to Vengeance. And look at this, even continuing to beat down on Bayley. Wow, it was all a part of the plan, a risk that definitely paid off. Great match from all three women. Mandy Rose pretty much had this match in the bag. She had Bayley down. Now Becky Lynch, victorious, moving on to Vengeance to face Sasha Banks. Congratulations to Becky. Welcome back to the big time. All right, so we got one match figured out for Vengeance. Sasha Banks defending the Women's World Championship against big time Becky Lynch. That's going to be a good one. Will Imperium score a win over the World Tag Team Champions in this match and become official #1 contenders for Vengeance? If there's one thing about Imperium, these boys mean business. Under the tutelage of Walter, this group holds they respect this craft of professional wrestling. They take it serious. No gimmicks, no funny business. They are here to win cash checks, win championships, and pay their respects to this great sport. Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner. Of course, Walter came so close to becoming the #1 contender to the World Heavyweight Championship. Came so close to winning Money in the Bank, both unsuccessful. Could Bartel and Eichner turning the momentum around for Imperium? This is not going to be an easy feat, as you are going up against the champs. They're the champs for a reason. You know, Imperium not really too focused on being the fan favorites. Could care less. Nothing they do is pretty, but this entrance is definitely in great unison. Like it's crazy. Choreography is crazy on this entrance. Yeah, these men, I don't even think I've never seen either of them smile. Never seen either of them smile. But on the side note, what do y'all feel about Fabian Eichner's repackage? For those of you that watch NXT 2.0, I actually, on a side note about NXT 2.0, I really hope Triple H keeps it. I think I've always liked it from the jump since they transitioned from black and gold. I think it's definitely a great idea. But, as far as what's his name, Giovanni Vinci now, I actually like the character. I like the character a lot. Being half Italian myself, I kind of relate to the character a little bit, man. But nonetheless, here we go, man. Imperium ready for tag team action. And like I said, this is not going to be an easy feat. You see the championship gold around the waist of, quite honestly, arguably the greatest tag team of the modern era, Jimmy and Jey Uso. Of course, the bloodline, other than scoring the World Tag Team Championship victory, they kind of been at a little bit of a standstill. Roman Reigns came in with intentions to run Monday Night Raw, being unsuccessful in the #1 contenders match for the World Championship, as well as being unsuccessful at Money in the Bank, in the Money in the Bank ladder match. What's really next for the bloodline. But I could tell you a loss tonight, Imperium will become #1 contenders for those championships. And it's crazy. You know, I followed the Usos' career, you know, from day one. And I still, to this day, cannot tell which one is which. I really can't. I do not understand it. I just can't. I just can't, man. But nonetheless, this is a non-title tag team match. Eichner starting things off with Uso. Let's go. Still to come in our main event tonight, Brock Lesnar, one-on-one with Finn Balor in the #1 contendership match to see who faces World Heavyweight Champion Riddle at Vengeance in 3 weeks. A very raw, a very rare Raw appearance. That's a tongue twister. A very rare Raw appearance in a wrestling match from Lesnar. Pretty quick tag here from the Usos. Very smart strategy. You know, keeping your partner fresh as long as you can. Frequent tags helps both of you out. Onto a fireman's carry by Eichner. Oh, counter after counter. Imperium, of course, ran the land of NXT here on Monday Night Raw now. Looking to write some history of their own. And look at this strength being displayed from Fabian. The mat is sacred, as you see on the tights of Mr. Eichner. And look at this again. We're gonna see a repeat of this. A repeat of this. Look at that strength. And I'm sweeping Eichner off his feet. And Marcel definitely wants a tag, gets into this match. Nonetheless, the Usos into a DDT. Going to keep their wave of momentum going, and now Eichner gets to Marcel. Oh, crossbody, overshot it. Match kind of in the favor of Imperium at this point. Us needs to make a tag. Kick right to the gut, followed by chops and more kicks. Oh, roll through there. I don't think anyone can out-wrestle any of these Imperium guys. Oh, flat on the face. Mr. Bartel, gotta wonder how the ring general Walter would take if his guys lost tonight. Lost an opportunity like this here tonight. Constant kicks now. Forearm to the face. Oops, going crazy. I'll take a guess and say that this is Jay. Oh, chopping the leg down. I'm probably 90% I'm probably wrong on that, but I'll say it's Jay just to say it. Marcel Bartel, smash mouth style of wrestling from Imperium. Now constant forearms to the face. Another tag. Twin brothers, the Usos, are record-winning tag team champions. As I said, possibly one of the greatest tag teams of the modern era. For sure, future first ballot Hall of Famers. Bartel, I think he may have cut himself open after that one. Talk about the lineage of the bloodline. And look at this. Wait a minute. Look at this. This actually won one of their championships. It's Bartel, and now Fabian Eichner breaks that up. He knows how lethal that move is. Got to be very careful not to get disqualified in this match, Eichner. Referee beginning his count. Come on, ref. Maintain some order now. Maintain some order. How is that fair? And Marcel tasting his own blood. Now here's a legal tag to Eichner. You know, you look at it in that grand scheme of things, I don't think either team could really afford to lose, especially... Oh! Yo, what was that? Especially the move that Roman Reigns and Walter have been in as of late. You know, they're not really doing anything crazy themselves, but that was a crazy move. Is that it? And a kick out. Uso staying alive in this. You know, even though this is a non-title match, you best believe if they lose this match here tonight, they might have a little bit of confidence going into Vengeance. You know, lightning can't really strike twice in the same spot, right? You know, they might have, you know, a better game plan on what to do with this team in 3 weeks. That's if they were to lose this match here tonight. Tagging in his brother. You know, somewhere in the locker room, Roman Reigns and Walter both watching this match very intently, watching their guys go at it. They'll tie up now. Into a sidewalk slam from Fabian Eichner. Might get Marcella a championship, a towel to wipe that blood off. Man. Oh, discus clothesline from Eichner. Timed out perfectly. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. Sidestepped, kick right to the gut. And Eichner looking to put it away, spinning into a power bomb. That's gotta be it. Save your brothers. Oh, no, and a kick out. Maybe that's that twin telepathy. He believed that his brother was gonna kick out. Crowd here tonight going crazy for tag team wrestling, man. That's right. You're damn right. You're damn right. Oh, now look at this. Oh, come on. Usos playing as dirty as they can play. Eichner still has the advantage. Oh, goes into the hunger of the possible future #1 contenders if they win this match in this championship contenders match. Oh man, you know what comes next. Oh, Bartel breaking it up. Oh, come on now, ref, maintain order. Oh, super kick. Bartel might be out. Gotta wonder what's next for the Usos. Think quick. Think quick. You got a big opportunity. Us going up top. We know what comes next. This for the fam. And that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Usos. So far, they clear for vengeance. Imperium lose the championship contenders match. But not without a fight, man. I will say that's impressive. Imperium threw their best at the Usos, but the best wasn't enough for one of the greatest tag teams of the modern era. Big win for the Usos. And we got a little guest up at the ramp. Solo Sikoa. But nonetheless, the Usos victorious. What was that about? Bailey confronting Miss Money in the Bank Dakota Kai? Saying we need to talk. Bailey lost a triple threat match earlier tonight. Becky is #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. What in the world did Bailey have to talk to Dakota Kai about? Nonetheless, we shift our attention to find out who will face our World Heavyweight Champion Riddle in 3 weeks' time at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view Vengeance. Last week, this man went one-on-one in a I wouldn't really call it a #1 contenders, championship contenders match. It was just a regular one-on-one non-title match. Finn Balor against Riddle, and Balor threw his all at Riddle. But the ending of the match was pretty skewed. Riddle won, but not without controversy, which is what led us to this. We all about business here in this universe mode. After the match, Brock Lesnar came out and attacked Riddle, putting him in the bear hug, brutalizing him, and grabbing that World Heavyweight Championship. Pretty much saying that the Beast is coming for the title. Well, Balor's not going to go out like that. And we settle everything in the ring here in this universe mode. Balor was cheated out of a match last week. He wins tonight. He gets another in 3 weeks at Vengeance, but this time for the championship. And hopefully this time with some type of stipulation added to the match. Now this match right here, this is not going to be anything pretty. And this, honestly, I kind of feel for Balor in this. No shame on Balor's game. But man, you talking about Brock Lesnar in a one-on-one match. This is how much being a champion means to this man. A lot of people would back down from an opportunity like this, just off the name Brock Lesnar alone. Worst that could happen, maybe a couple of broken ribs, maybe a bruised tailbone, I don't know. You will recover from it, I guess. But the beast is in the building. Brock Lesnar came back, not playing any games. This man ready for a fight. This match could either be 30 seconds or 30 minutes. Ain't really no telling. But the beast is here. Brock Lesnar has held that World Heavyweight Championship before when he was an undisputed champion back in 2014. Of course, brutalizing John Cena at SummerSlam. Walking out with both of them championships. Finn Balor don't really seem too fazed by it. Sold out tonight in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, my hometown. It's a hell of a main event to have in the Milltown, the home of the 2021 NBA champs, the Milwaukee Bucks. Brock Lesnar, the gloves on, ready to go. Who's facing Riddle for the World Heavyweight Championship in 3 weeks' time at Vengeance? On paper, you would say Brock Lesnar on paper. I know you would. But anything could happen. This is CPU operated. I'm not playing this match, so do not play any of these matches. Crowd here tonight chanting Suplex City here in the Milltown. In the 414, here we go. Balor looking to use his quickness to his advantage. Didn't even take the beast off his feet. And Brock Lesnar is swatting Balor away. The combo did nothing to Brock. Oh. Balor definitely possesses the quickness and just his ring awareness of using his environment to his advantage as he's doing right now. Oh. Lesnar, of course, has the strength. Lesnar is down for a little bit, but best believe 1 at 5, that might be it for Finn Balor. And just tossing Balor like he's a child. Just tossing this man like he's a child around this ring. Like he's a fan that jumped over the barricade. And Lesnar, as hard hitting as they come, accomplished a lot in his first run in the WWE. A little snapmare here from Balor, becoming the youngest WWE champion, winning it from The Rock in 2002 at SummerSlam. Won the Royal Rumble that same year, early 2003. Main event at WrestleMania 19 against Kurt Angle. Came back to the WWE. Wait a minute, I look at Balor. Balor looking to put this match away early. Could this be it? Could this be the upset? No. A kick out from Brock. You gotta wonder, if Brock Lesnar loses this match, where in the world does Brock Lesnar go from here? Balor, coup de grace. Yo. Oh, I thought that was 3. Okay. I think Balor just threw his best at Brock. Balor threw his best at Brock, and Brock's getting a little agitated now. You can tell Brock's a little irritated right now. Oh, man, this ain't good for Finn. This ain't good for Finn. You got a former UFC heavyweight champion mad as hell at you right now. And Balor pulling out all the stops. He is not letting Brock breathe. Brock might be getting a little gassed here, trying to keep up with the quickness of Balor. Balor. Ooh, DDT to the outside. That's going to do his damage. That's going to take a toll for sure. Referee continuing this count. At a count of 4 now. And Brock just toss and continue to toss Balor around. You know, yeah, those moves can definitely get into the psyche of your opponent, but are they doing any real damage? And Brock now, what is Brock doing? Count of 6, but Balor back to the outside. All a part of Brock's game. Balor went head first into that pole. I know his head got to be ringing after that. And just tossing Balor. Count of 3, the Beast back in the ring. And Lesnar getting a little too lax maybe. Maybe kind of underestimating Finn Balor. Never underestimate your opponent. I don't know who's going to win this match. Oh, and Balor. Give it to Balor, man. He's definitely lasting a lot longer than I thought. And Balor now. Sling blade. Balor. No way. Balor. That might do it. That might do it. No. Balor was so close to going to vengeance. Oh, man. And Lesnar. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, man. Taking Finn up and over. Balor has hit his best at Lesnar, and Lesnar's kicked out every single time. And this is where it's going to get dangerous. Now look at this. Oh, man. Lesnar, feel like came into this match underestimating his opponent. Finn definitely wants to rewrite a wrong and face Riddle at vengeance. Referees at a count of 4. Get a fair match against Riddle and a fair outcome. And a DDT again to Brock. And Brock back to his feet. Yo, what is this man made of? What in the world is this man made of? Brock now getting back into the ring. Balor with constant chops. Oh, Pele kick. Lesnar in trouble. Lesnar in trouble. Balor hit this once. Did it again. That's it. That's it. Yo. Riddle's in trouble. Balor just pinned the Beast. Balor just pinned Brock. Yo. I told y'all anything could happen. I told y'all anything could happen. I went into this match thinking Brock was going to squash Balor. I thought Brock was going to squash Balor. Balor is probably in the prime of his career. And he's coming for you, Riddle. At Vengeance, the main event is set. Finn Balor and Riddle for the World Heavyweight Championship. Can Balor reach the top of the mountain one more time? Thank y'all for joining me. Good night from Universe Mode Raw. That was a crazy upset, yo.